Hey guys, having difficulty setting aside funds to stack silver? Stay tuned because we have got one for you. Thanks for being with us, YouTube. I decided to make this video because recently I was chatting with somebody on YouTube and they were subscribing to the channel. And I asked them if they were a coin collector or a silver stacker. And the gentleman told me that he could not afford to collect silver. And I thought, well, that's kind of a misunderstanding. So I thought I'd make this video and talk about that a little bit. You know, it's true, not everyone can afford numismatic silver coins. And I certainly respect his situation because everyone has different circumstances. But one of the things that you can do, if you're not already collecting silver, maybe not aware of it, is you can actually head to your local bank, ask them if they have any uncirculated rolls, or you can ask them if they've got any coins that they received from the mint or the warehouse, and check and see if they've got any silver available in the rolls like we're going to do today. And I'm sure you've seen other videos like this. This is not the only one on YouTube. I just thought I'd take a minute, go through some of these rolls, see if we find any potential silver. Now, if you didn't know it, I picked the Kennedy half dollars because they tend to be a little heavier. The years 65 through 69 have 40% silver, and then the year 1964 actually has 90% silver, if you didn't already know that. And then these bicentennials, if they were minted at the San Francisco Mint, I believe are 90% silver. Well, it doesn't look like there's any silver in this roll. I'm going to quickly take a look at these just to double check and be sure. You usually can tell by looking at the ends. If you see two colors, if you see the copper and the nickel combined, then you can generally be assured that there's no silver in those coins. And oftentimes too, you can hear a little bit of a clanging noise. The sound of silver coins is a little bit different than the sounds of the copper nickel. They tend to have a flatter sound and they tend to ring out, whereas the copper nickel don't or do that at all. And I'll just look at these real quick. And so nothing in these particular ones here, but let's take the next roll and take a quick look at this and unroll these together and just see what we've got here. Kind of hard to do with one hand, so I've got my hand reached around my iPad and I'm doing that here for us today. And I'm kind of making a mess of this, so just put up with me and take a look at this video. So, take a quick look here. Hopefully we find one or two silver coins. Actually had $100 in rolls, and there's more available at the bank, but I thought, well, just for the purposes of making this video, let's just take $100 and see what we find. So, we'll look through these real quick. Usually, you can tell just by eyeballing them. Doesn't look like there's any silver here at all. In fact, with what I have in my hand, I don't believe there's any, so I'm going to set this aside and take a quick look at this coin. And this was from 1998, so obviously no silver there. Let's take a look at the next roll we have here, and roll this together quick. And just looking at it, I didn't see any silver. Real quick, nope, no silver here, so we can go ahead and set this one aside. We've now gone through $30 in silver coins, hopefully, and there is some silver. I did notice that whoever had these from the mint looked at the enders and to see if there was any coins that were silver, because I saw them pull back the paper where the dates were, and so it's a possibility that somebody's already checked these pretty carefully and pulled out the enders for silver already. So I don't see any silver there. Do you see any silver? I don't think so. Let's take a quick look at one of these, and nope, that is not a silver coin. So we will take a look at the next one, and let's hopefully find 1964 to 1969 Kennedy half dollar with a little silver in it, and then we can go from there. Now, just to answer your question, if you don't have a lot of money, and I get that, I do get that sometimes. Somebody once told me that $20 is a lot of money, if you don't have it, and I certainly understand that. And we might have something here. Let's take a quick look. I certainly understand that, and so want to be we want to be respectful of others and their circumstances. 1968, 40% silver. So there we go. We found one. Woohoo! And so we got one Kennedy half dollar that contains 40% silver. Now I think, I'm not sure too much about the 65 through 69, what the melt value is, but I think the 64 is actually like $4.50. So it's fairly high. That means that if you were to collect a Kennedy half dollar and it was in 1964, its melt value, its true value, is $4.50. So you can see that if you go over these types of coins, say you got $100 a month, maybe it was money that you normally set aside to pay a bill and or put into savings. That's a more responsible thing to do. But say it was something that you normally had set aside to pay a bill or something. There's nothing here. You can actually go through them and gradually collect silver from these rolls that you pick up from the bank and still pay your bill, and then gradually set aside the silver ones. And then after a year, to be honest, I mean, you could have quite a few silver coins after a year's time. So that's an interesting way to do it if you think about it, because that won't impact you very much financially. That's just something that you can do and gradually extract silver. And who's to say how much money that you'll have over a period of time of collecting Kennedy half dollars, and that's 1971. So that's just one way of doing it. I know this isn't the greatest video, but just trying to show you some of the things that you can do if you find yourself without much money and you find it difficult to collect or set aside money to stack silver as an investment, you know, because they definitely worth something. So let me go through this roll here, see what I can find. I suppose if you found, say, a handful every month, say 3 or 4 every month for a whole year, and then you went to sell, say, approximately 40 of these coins, you could have a pretty significant amount of money, maybe less than $100, but a pretty significant amount of money by the time you went to cash these in. And it doesn't appear that there's any silver coins here, so I'm going to set these aside. That looks like a copper nickel. Yeah. So, and I'll go through them and look for the bicentennial ones in just a minute, but just for the purposes of this video, just looking for the years 1964 to 1969, and see if we find any more silver coins or partial silver coins in the mix. So let's see what we got here. Okay. So, doesn't look like I really see anything there. No, nothing at all. So what we ended up was with one 1968 Kennedy half dollar, 40% silver. Not quite sure the melt value, but we'll try this again in a couple of days and see how we do. Thanks again, YouTube, for watching. Sorry for the long video. Hopefully I wasn't rambling on in your opinion. I thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. We really appreciate you tuning in, and we look forward to sharing our next video with you. Thanks again, YouTube. I hope you appreciated this and enjoyed this video. Thank you. Good night.